Well, this is your old Hoosier Hillbilly, and I thought I'd give you a tour of my 1976 GMC Motorhome. I happen to have a warm day here in March of 2012, and bought me a new video camera, so I thought I'd take video. And I bought this camera for a couple reasons, but the main one is to kind of have a video recording of how I'm going to remodel this motorhome. Like I said, it's a 1976 GMC. You can see out right there on top, that's one of the biggest things I'm going to change on the outside. That's my granddaddy aluminum legs TV antenna. Not real pretty, but it don't work either. I started saying it should do the job, but it don't work at all. And you can see down the side here, a little tight with that boat sitting in there, but that's okay. It's out here in the storage area. At one time or another, you can see that somebody has repainted it, and it's a different color here on the bottom side than it is on the top. I'll get that fixed this summer. We bought this back in about the middle of August of 2011, so I haven't had it very long. And it's kind of hard to find somebody that wants to paint on them while it's cold, because, well, their paint booths aren't big enough. And like I said, this is a 76 model, and it's the Glenbrook. You can see down there something I don't see on very many of them. I got the stainless steel disc wheel covers, and kind of cool looking. Still does have the original 16.5 tires on it, and those are hard to find, but for now that's what I'm going to stick with. Later on it'll be the Alcoas. That'll be a couple years down the road. You can see down the driver's side here, it ain't never been repainted. I don't know why the passenger side got repainted, but that's okay. It looks good, except it's a different color. I don't see any body damage anywhere when I crawled underneath of it to look. And you can see one of the things I've done to it since I've had it. I put this Ragusa entry step on it. Also put a lighted outside handle on there. One of these days I'll hook the light up and see how it works. But there's them stainless steel wheel covers again. I think they look pretty cool. And of course it's got an awning on top of it, and the awning works real good. Well, we can see, well, wait a minute, let's just go down the side here a little bit further, see if I can step back and show you up here on top. It's got two roof air conditioners. Both of them work great. They're the old style air conditioners, but like I said, they do work great. Got the travel pod there in the middle, and then here on the back it's got the ladder rack to go up on top, and of course, a spare tire cover that you can see. Well, it's kind of hard to see. Let's see if I can move the camera around a little bit. Somebody got happy with the magic marker and colored in where it says GMC. So I guess I'm going to have to try and clean that off there, and then I'll get out my brushes. I do lettering and pinstriping and stuff, and I'll get out my brushes and paint that in there to where it looks a little bit better. And apparently whoever had this before me is a Boilermaker fan. But you can see the strut there for the awning on the back, and of course that awning goes all the way up to the front, and it's not in too bad shape. So especially for 1976, it was so faded when we got it. You can probably see from the picture video that I put together that I actually thought it was a tan color, but once I cleaned off a few spots, I'm going, oh look, that's that marigold color that they put on in 76. Well, we started to go in a while ago, and seeing how it does say welcome right there on the step. Let's just go inside and see what it looks like on the inside. Oh, look at all that plaid. Of course, there's all the stuff sitting around too. You store stuff in here, store it inside, and for winter. Now you can see, I'm trying to back up here in the hallway a little bit, kind of see what it looks like there towards the front. Got the barrel chairs over here on the passenger side, driver's side, and dinette here on the passenger side, and that dinette's going to come out in the remodel along with the plaid wall covering. I'm not sure what kind I'm going to put in there, but it's not going to be plaid. Shag carpet's going to come out. These front captain's chairs, they're well, they're not very comfortable, so those are going to come out too. And you can see across the dash here what it looks like. And oh yeah, there's one of the little things we set out front. And yes, this is our hillbilly hideaway. And yes, I do play bluegrass music from time to time. Let's see, get over here on the speedometer. You can see that it's only got 78,000 miles on it, almost 79,000. Had 76,005 on it when I got it. And there's my phone. And I'll answer that later. But as I said, you can see across the dash there, there's our little Smoky Mountain Bear. Out front there, well, let's just say out front there, that's that little S10 that I bought for a Toad behind this thing. 4-speed manual transmission, that thing will work out great. You can see the windshield's a little bit frosted up there, but it doesn't affect my driving yet, or my vision while I'm driving, so we'll replace that. It'll probably be one of the last things that I replace on here. And let's turn around, see what it looks like here to the back. And you can see here in the back, there's the galley area. And when I remodel this, all this will come out. And filling for a switch here for a light. All this will come out. There'll be a new countertop put in there. I am going to use that sink, and I'll have a flat countertop all the way across. This is an idea I think that they put in the GMCs, and that's a little storage area back there. It's supposed to be for your spices, but I'm going to do away with that because in this model, instead of having the vacuum behind this door, the onboard vacuum, we got storage for our spices in there, and power steering fluid too. And you can see I've already replaced the refrigerator that was in it. The one that come with it, well, it didn't work. And I thought replacing it would be the best option. Of course, here's more stuff stored in it for the winter. And I'll get all that out of here in a couple weeks. Now, when I take that out, this of course is a dinette back here. And these couches lay down into a bed. There's a table that's normally there for the dinette. And when they lay down into a bed, you're up off the floor about 3 foot once you put an air mattress on there to get comfortable. Well, all that's going to come out, and I'm going to put a permanent bed back there with the lift up. That'll lift up so you can get to the storage underneath. And that'll be probably about it back here. But I think I can get a queen size bed in there. And as you can see, here's the wet bath and the bathroom, and see a little bit of me there in the mirror. And I've got to take that out, the original emaciator stool that's in here, because the reason I got to replumb it is because somebody left everything full one winter, including this emaciator toilet. And of course everything frozen burst over the winter. So, and that was one of the previous owners. There's a shower head and a couple shower curtains there. It's a little small, but we can fit in there. And of course here's your storage for your hang-up stuff, and ladder, and there'll be step stool. Got a full-size mirror there on the door, and a bunch of stuff. And typical cabinet in a GMC. Got your upper cabinet here, and 2 drawers, and more storage down there. But anyway, as I was saying about the remodel, you can see how much I like the shag. We even covered it up with this throw rug here. Shag is not one of my favorite things. But when I do take the stove out, I'm going to put in a flat 2-burner electric stove, and down here where the oven is, we're going to have a microwave in there. And so that way the one that's hung on the cabinet right now, that'll go away. And give it a little bit more area up top. That little shelf I think is going to go away, and you know, a few more things. Like this shag carpet. Pretty, ain't it? Not really. But yeah, the barrel chairs is all we need. I'm going to keep them in here. Of course we'll reupholster them, but seeing as how it's just me and her in here, this is all we really need. That's all we've ever used, actually. Have our meals right there with that little pull-up table. And the only thing we've ever done over here on the dinette is set the TV on it. And seeing as how my granddaddy aluminum legs don't work, I was really glad we had cable at a couple of the campgrounds that we parked in, because we have taken this out a couple times. even without the plumbing not working. But as you can see, this is a little tour of our 76 GMC motorhome. Thanks for watching, and when I get it all tore apart, I'll take more videos and start putting it back together. Then I'll take more videos again. See you later. Bye.